Here's how to paint a beginner butterfly. First, pick a color for your sky behind the butterfly. I'm using blue and white with my mop brush and just covering the entire thing with back and forth brush strokes. Now this is optional, but before the blue dries, I grabbed some white on my mop brush, I didn't clean it off, and I added some cloud texture. I thought it would be fun to have clouds peeking out from the outside edge of my butterfly. I'm just creating the clouds by doing little bouncing circular brush strokes, and notice how I focus them all the way around the outside edge. The center is where our butterfly is going to be. Make sure your background is completely dry and then grab a size 6 round brush and some black paint. To start the butterfly, you're going to create a circle for the head and fill it in. Underneath the head, you're going to create an oval that overlaps with the head right underneath it and fill that in. And right underneath that, you're going to create something that looks like a carrot that overlaps with that center section and then comes down to like a rounded point that's lined up with the middle of the head like this. And there's the beginning of your butterfly. Next, grab the same brush and some dark purple for the outside edge of your wings. I'm going to bring a line up like this from where the head meets the body, do a little curve in, and then swoop it around and straight into the second connecting point of the body where the bottom meets the middle. See that shape? We're going to do that on both sides. One curve up, little wiggle in and out, and then curve it straight into where the midsection meets the bottom section. For the bottom two wings, we're just going to bring a line coming out at an angle, down and up into that bottom section, leaving about an inch and a half of the body showing at the bottom. And then when you have your wing shaped the way you want, make sure to thicken it up a little bit. And if you need 2 coats, this is a great chance to do that as well. And then dry it. We get to fill in our wings next. And to do this, I'm going to use my filbert brush and then pick a base color for your wings. I'm using pink and orange mixed together. With the filbert brush, I'm going to do some smooth curves that overlap on the outside edge of my outline. And then I'm going to fill in that center portion of my wing to start. So I'm going to do 3 curves on the outside edge of my wings and see how I'm just filling in that gap so it's a base color. We're going to do that to each portion of these wings. So see at the bottom one here, I'm also going to have 3 curves that overlap with my outline and then fill in that entire wing shape. This is just the base color or underpainting of your wings, and don't worry if your dark purple outline or whatever color you choose on the outside edge is showing through because you can always do a second coat. Also, don't worry too much if you accidentally get some pink paint or purple paint on your body shape because we'll go and fix that up later. Once you have it completely filled in, dry it, and then add some white to your color on your brush. Let's start adding dimension to our wings, starting with a highlight coat on these outside curves. See how I'm just using the curve of my brush and just pulling in towards the direction where the body is. This is going to start adding a pattern to each of our wings that's very simple and also gives you the opportunity to fill in those outside edges where the purple is showing through. For more dimension, I'm going to add just some dark pink on my brush and do some brush strokes brushing up into where those curves are. Notice I'm not going all the way out to the outside edge, but really just overlapping the different shades, keeping to the middle section of each of my wing shapes. And then dry it. It's starting to look like a butterfly. Now with a smaller filbert brush and some really light pink, let's add a second pattern of curved shapes. I'm overlapping them with the first shapes we did, but notice these don't go all the way out to the edge. Each curve starts about in the middle of each wing section, and then I'm pulling those in at an angle to meet where that center portion of the body is. So each curve is curving into the body. Again, don't worry if you're getting paint on your body shape because you can fix it up later. And then once you get that pattern in there, go ahead and grab a slightly darker pink to mix in with your light pink. We're going to add some contrast here on the outside edge of these curves. Just like we did to the first ones, it's just a darker color instead of a lighter color. And we're pulling a few brush strokes coming down and in from the outside edge of each of those curves. And then finally, I'm going to take some white paint and brush the opposite direction into that dark pink, overlapping it to give a highlight layer. Just like this. Ooh, I love how that pops. And then while that dries, grab your round brush again, and this is a chance for you to really fix up the edges of your wings. I'm defining my wing shape. Notice I thickened it up and also pointed that top section a little bit, making the bottom sections even thicker on the outside edges as well. This is also your chance to fix up your body shape. So see how we kind of lost it in the process? I'm just taking some black paint on my round brush and then cleaning up those edges. There we go. Now we can see the butterfly body. Now, I bought these paint pens. I'm going to try a fine tip black one because there's a lot of outlining you can do. It's optional and you could use a paintbrush, but many beginners struggle with doing lines, especially straight ones. So a paint pen is a great option for beginners. One plus side to using a paint pen when doing outline is your outline shape is always going to be the exact same thickness. However, that is one of my biggest complaints about using paint pens is because you don't have control over your line thickness. With a paintbrush, you can do thick and thin lines depending on how much pressure you add to your paintbrush. And with a paint pen, you have to go over one line multiple times to make it thicker. Those are two things to consider when using a paint pen. The great thing about this one I got is you can use it together with your paint. The only bigger thing I noticed too is it's a slightly different sheen. So anywhere you added the pen, it might look slightly shiny compared to your paint. Now, I tried to add some extra details with the pen, and it looked like I was just using a marker. It didn't look quite as blended. So then I switched back to my round brush and then grabbed my black paint for many of the other details. See, I'm brushing some black paint out into my wing from the body, and then I went and I thickened up just the outside edge of each of my curved shapes here. So I have thick lines on the outside, and then the thin lines are the ones I did with the paint pen, and see how those kind of blend together. I like the look of high contrast for the butterfly. Again, this is all optional. I even did some thick outlines on the outside edge of my wings, and I'm just pressing down harder on my brush on the outside edge, and then as I'm coming in towards the body, I'm lightly pulling up. I'm also going to add some white highlights. I took some white, slightly mixed with some black so it wasn't too bright. And see, I'm going to outline the outside edges of my body sections like this. Then I cleaned it off again and mixed some purple with some white to do a couple expression strokes on the outside edges of my wing outline for some highlights as well. See how that makes it pop. And I even took some really, really light pink again, and I did little curved shapes on these outside curves to add another pop like this. And then dry it. Using my paint pen, I also added antenna. This is another great use for a paint pen. For this, I wish I had gotten an ultra fine pen because I thought this fine tip pen was still a little too thick, but we made it work. And as a final touch, I had gotten the 2-pack of paint pens that came with a white one. So I added some white little dots around this outside edge of my wing. And I'll tell you what, I was impressed because for a white pen, I did not have to do a second coat. It covered over top of the dark purple perfectly. So this is another great way to use a paint pen for beginners because you can do details like this super easy and it just layers over top of the paint. And that's how my butterfly turned out. Other details you can do that's optional is take your round brush and add some grass all along the bottom of your canvas. This is a way to frame your eye upwards towards the butterfly. I used a dark green first, then I added an earthy green mixing brown and yellow into it. See, I added a couple grass strokes up like this in between and then dried it there. See, that just makes it look like he's in more of a landscape, which is cool. And then you can take your smaller filbert brush, this is also optional, but I'm just using the curve of my brush and a couple different colors to add flowers in the grass. You could keep it simple and just have the butterfly, but I thought it was fun to have some color as well. So I'm adding a few pink flowers, let's add a couple purple ones in here, and even some yellow to go with that purple. Again, super simple flowers. I am not getting detailed with this. I'm just using the curve of my brush for the petal and pulling inwards. Let's dry that. With the same brush, you can also tap it up like this and add little tiny tall wildflowers. See, I'm just taking each of my colors and tapping a shape that goes to a point coming out from my grass like this. A mixture of this makes it look like wildflowers. And then don't forget centers to those other flowers we did. I'm just taking some dark brown and adding a tiny oval there. And then a couple different dots of white in that center as well to make them pop. The butterfly is the focus, but I thought this is what it needed to complete the scene. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So many people have asked how to do a butterfly, so if you're one of those people, here you go. I really enjoyed it. So if you try it, let me know how it turns out, and let me know if you prefer paint pens or paint brushes. Have fun and happy painting.